So this mold is iconic. This figure is just awesome. So this is the bludgeon mold from Revenge of the Fallen, for those of you who don't know. And it isn't without its flaws, but it is ranked up there as one of the most sought after molds from the movies, especially the earlier films. It's expensive to get bludgeon and Banzaitron Bonzaitron to be completely honest. But this figure, I did manage to snag one on eBay for a really good price, sealed, and I'm very happy I did. And GDO Megatron, there's a lot of them on eBay that are going for reasonable prices sealed. So if you really want a version of this mold, I would recommend getting this Megatron figure. This is based off of G2 Megatron, if you couldn't tell by the colors and the face, but I don't know, it just works. It just fits this mold. It is not without its flaws, like I said. So what are those flaws? Well, it's not the most stable thing when posed because of the back kibble. It's kind of heavy. The hands apparently break real easily when you put like the swords in his hands. And the treads like to melt the plastic. I don't know how they managed that, but they managed it. Not like badly, but it's a thing. It's got a lot of nice detail and color. The color separation and the paint is really nice and clean. The aesthetic looks sick. The backpack too has this nice little gimmick where you open it up and there's another sword in the back. I love how that works, how the turret actually does a thing. He comes with two swords and they're both made of rubber. And that can be really annoying, but the blades are sturdy enough. They do sometimes come warped. However, if you put them in the scabbards, they do solidify after like a couple days and straighten out again. So that's pretty much fine. The bot mode as a whole is super nice, a bit busy, but it is really nice. Articulation, as I said, is just okay. It has a lot of joints. It has all the joints you really want, but sometimes it just doesn't get the job done, and he's missing some things like ankle pivots and waist swivels. But due to how he transforms, it just those wouldn't fit, so I understand why they're not there. Speaking of the transformation, it's fun and intuitive. It does things you wouldn't expect and comes across really nice. Now, if you actually have I think it's DNA who made that bludgeon figure, that thing transforms a lot like this figure. It borrows a lot of the engineering, so that's how good this one is. That MP, quote-unquote MP scale bludgeon has transformation shared with this guy. Tank mode is nice. I really like how this turned out. The paint, the colors, the molded detail, it's all really nice. This tank is a proper banger. It's big too, like it's a good size next to some more recent leader class figures, and it feels really solid. Like really solid. You could probably break into someone's house with this thing. I would not recommend it. Please do not do that. But it's a brick is what I'm trying to say. It holds together really well. The turret rotates and that's about all it does, but that's still nice to have because some figures nowadays don't even come with turret rotation. But in the end, just go buy one, please. Do yourself a favor and get a version of this mold. It's really nice. It holds up and it works quite well, even by today's standards. But yeah, that's been my look at GDO Megatron. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.